Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, it's playing out pretty much exactly how I described it. Making sure that Bitcoin stays over the price of 98,000 was very important. For a short period of time, we did actually fall under, consolidated around 97,500. If we did go back into the death zone between 96 and 97, there was a chance of a sellout. But because that didn't happen and we were able to recapture 98,000, you can see that Bitcoin is now well over 100,000, sitting close to 102. But with this, there is a lot of optimism and the sentiments are turning green for most of the coins or most of the altcoins to go explosive, and one of the big ones being Dogecoin. You can see that the trading volume is actually holding really strong, close to 3 billion, and there are some good news, such as Doge leads all cryptocurrency, ranking first in the social activity across all platforms. At the same time, Doge speculation soars as the leaked code hints at an payment launch on Elon Musk's X app, which is going to be obviously X payments. MicroStrategy announces 1,000 Bitcoin purchase as Bitcoin tops 102, and Canadian Prime Minister is about to resign, leaving room for a pro-Bitcoin leader to take his position. There's a lot to cover today. Before we get into it, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market, and especially Dogecoin, I highly recommend you scroll down and tap the red subscribe button for the latest and the greatest news first. While there, slap a like on the video, just update to buy good, then push the video out to more people. More people are paying attention to what is happening in the crypto market. They decide to buy into it, the user engagement goes up, more inflow of cash, the market keeps climbing, and a lot of us make a lot of profit. Now, first of all, I just want to show you guys the way Bitcoin has been doing things. First of all, Bitcoin ETF exceeded 38 billion inflow, signaling market optimism, especially impactful following regulatory changes. Now, what's really interesting about this is if you just go into the trading view and look at the way the market is moving, Bitcoin's actually performing really strongly, and you can see that the whales are sort of controlling the market. As this pullback that we received right here, where we actually for a short period of time fell under 99,000, you can see that the optimism was slowly building up. In just 2 hours, the market went from 98,700 all the way to 102,000. So you definitely know that the buy orders were clearly outweighing the sell orders, and you can see over here that it was a extreme buying power that was taking over. But where is Bitcoin heading now? Well, right now, where we're sitting right now is pretty much a very strong point. We can get rejected over here, which has happened, and you can see that the consolidation is clearly suggesting that some people are taking profit. But in the long term, from here, if we're able to break 102, the next big resistance is going to be close to 106. After that, we're just going to be in an exploration point because there hasn't been anything being reached before that. Dogecoin price is showing something similar. Now, you might have noticed that Doge has been lacking behind slightly to the entire crypto market. What do I mean by lacking behind? Well, even previously when Bitcoin was climbing, Doge was in a consolidation phase. Then there was a spike, which actually made a lot of inflow of cash was flowing into the Dogecoin market, suggesting that the market was pushing up. After that, we went into a consolidation zone, and you can see even though Bitcoin showed an explosive result, actually breaking out of its barrier close to 99,000, Doge hasn't done that. It's still stuck close to 40 cents. Right now, we're just waiting for the next move, which is probably going to happen in the next 24 hours, where the whales will buy up a huge amount and get us back to the next resistance area, which will be close to 44 or 46 cents. So that's pretty much what's expected, and that can also be seen by the open interest holding strong, close to 2.3 billion. And the long to the short ratio, well, one thing we are certain about is the long traders are not letting the market go. They're trying to have a tight grip by 74%. Same thing with Bitcoin. The open interest is up about 6%, which is incredible. And that should give you perspective that more people are trying to trade it as the market is super volatile. Now, this is huge. Dogecoin is still leading the chart when it comes to the amount of social activity. And if you do not know, the main reason behind this is actually our boy Elon Musk. Yes, he's not upfront saying anything relating to it, but on the back end, there is so much happening. When I mean so much, this is probably the best thing to say. Dogecoin is back in spotlight as leaked code from X hints at an immediate launch of its much anticipated payment system, X Payments. Earlier this week, popular tech Aaron revealed details about the leak, suggesting that X payments could roll out without regulatory approval from all 50 states. Now, we were waiting for all the 50 states to actually go ahead and give it the permission, but it looks like it might not even wait for that point. And if it doesn't wait, obviously it's going to be released anytime. That could be in the next 24 hours to next 48 hours. And if that happens, I mean, Elon has said it multiple times that he would love to include Dogecoin, so Dogecoin will see inflow of cash. And MicroStrategy just announced that they purchased more Bitcoin for the first time in 2025, close to 1,000 Bitcoin. I mean, if you do a simple maths, the 1,000 Bitcoin comes to close to $100 million. So that's a lot of money that's been poured into Bitcoin from just one company. And Canadian Prime Minister is about to resign, and at the same time, it's going to give a little bit of option to see the next president who's going to be a little bit more pro crypto to help the entire crypto market. And Shark Tank's Kevin says he's working on acquiring TikTok to prevent a US ban. Now, this is huge. Now, you guys know that Trump mentioned that he would love to ban TikTok, and let me tell you one thing, if this has been taken over by a US person, there will definitely be a lot of room for TikTok to still keep growing. And Nvidia just surpassed Apple to become the largest company by market cap. This was a huge news today morning, and I personally feel like that Nvidia still has a lot of room to grow as the AI sector is going to keep growing. And Strive Asset Management, co-founded by Vivek, files to launch a Bitcoin bond ETF. Why is this a big deal? Because you guys know that Vivek and Elon are going to be working together to be able to run the Doge, which is the Department of Government Efficiency. And this gives you perspective how much of a pro crypto Vivek is himself, because they just got a Bitcoin bond ETF. So that's already going to be a very good sign. So we just need to wait until the end of January once Trump gets into the office and Doge is announced and properly working. We got a long way to go, and Trump's economic policies will boost the corporate M&A and drive the crypto adoption, says the Bitwise CEO. I mean, crypto adoption is definitely increasing. It's very clear to see that ever since Trump came into power, or he is going to be coming into power, was confirmed, the market is already shifting in a good way. Now imagine when he actually gets into power. And Doge weighed social sentiment is at negative 0.6, which means the crowd remains very pessimistic about its upside potential. This is a good time to be, and make sure that you're able to make a lot of money. Now, personally, I feel like Doge still has so much potential to grow, and that's why there is so much hype around it. And crypto analysts predict to reach $2.42 this cycle. So there is much awaited rally that's about to start, as 2025 is just getting started, and at the same time there is going to be a lot of push once Trump gets into office. So be excited, and I'll see you guys very soon.